The house loomed large. Its Victorian grandeur had faded. Now it was a relic of a bygone era. Eleanor Vance inherited the estate after her great-aunt's passing. The old woman had been a recluse. Whispers followed her in life. Now they clung to the house itself. Eleanor, drawn by a morbid curiosity, decided to stay. She wanted to uncover the secrets hidden within the shadowed halls. The air grew heavy as Eleanor stepped inside. Dust motes danced in the faint rays of sunlight. They pierced through grimy windows. The scent of decay clung to the air. It was a suffocating reminder of the home's neglect. Each creaking step seemed to echo her growing unease. The house felt like a tomb. It held the weight of forgotten memories. Eleanor couldn't shake the feeling that she was not alone. The first whisper came at night. It was a soft murmur. Eleanor dismissed it as the wind, but the whispers persisted. They seemed to emanate from the walls themselves. The whispers grew louder, more distinct. They hinted at a dark history. The house was trying to tell her something. But what? Eleanor tried to ignore the voices. She focused on her research. The house held boxes of old documents. There were diaries too. They spoke of a family torn apart by tragedy. The whispers intensified as she delved deeper. It was as if the house wanted to keep its secrets buried. Each night the whispers grew more insistent. They became a chorus of tormented souls. They invaded Eleanor's sleep. Nightmares plagued her, each one more vivid than the last. The whispers escalated into chilling screams. Eleanor's terror grew with each passing day. She felt a constant presence lurking in the shadows. Cold spots sent shivers down her spine. Objects moved inexplicably. Eleanor couldn't deny it any longer. The house was haunted. Fear became her constant companion. It gnawed at her sanity. She found herself talking back to the whispers. She pleaded for peace. Her pleas were met with mocking laughter. The entity was toying with her. It fed on her terror. Eleanor felt herself slipping into a vortex of madness. There seemed to be no escape. One night, the whispers coalesced. They formed a chilling vision. Eleanor saw a man. He was in the throes of despair. He dragged chains across the wooden floor. His sorrowful eyes met Eleanor's. He uttered a name, Abigail. Then he vanished before her eyes. Eleanor dove into the old diaries. She desperately sought an explanation. She found it in the words of a heartbroken woman. Her name was Abigail. Abigail had been unjustly accused of witchcraft. Her lover, a man named Silas, was imprisoned for defending her. Driven to madness by grief, Abigail cursed the house. She vowed that no one would find peace within its walls. Section 5. The Weight of History. Eleanor felt a profound sadness for Abigail and Silas. Their love story had been tragically cut short. Their pain resonated through the house. It fueled the haunting. Eleanor now understood the whispers. They were the tormented cries of two souls forever bound to the house. She also understood the entity's hold on her. It wasn't just Abigail's curse. It was Silas's despair that amplified the haunting. It fed on the fear of those who dared to enter. Eleanor knew she had to break the cycle. She had to help Abigail and Silas find peace. If she didn't, she would become another victim. She would be consumed by the house's darkness. Driven by a newfound purpose, Eleanor confronted the entity. She stood in the heart of the house. This was where Abigail's presence was strongest. "I know your pain, Abigail," Eleanor said. Her voice echoed in the silence. "But you don't have to suffer anymore. Let go of your anger. Find peace with Silas." The entity appeared before her. It was a swirling vortex of energy. It pulsed with rage and sorrow. The temperature plummeted. The air crackled with unseen power. The entity lunged at Eleanor. Its touch was icy cold. Eleanor stood her ground. She wouldn't be intimidated. She had to help them see reason. She had to break the curse. "Silas doesn't blame you," Eleanor cried out. "He loves you, Abigail. Don't you see? Your anger is keeping you both trapped here." As Eleanor spoke, the entity wailed. It thrashed against the confines of the house. Images flashed before Eleanor's eyes. She saw Silas's imprisonment. She witnessed Abigail's descent into madness. She felt their pain, their love, their despair. Then, in a moment of clarity, Eleanor understood. It wasn't enough to break the curse. She had to reunite Abigail and Silas. She had to remind them of their love. With a surge of empathy, Eleanor poured all her emotions into the entity. She focused on their love, their bond, their shared dreams. The entity shuddered. The air grew still. The temperature returned to normal. Abigail and Silas appeared before her. They were translucent, spectral, but at peace. They embraced, their forms shimmering. Then, with a gentle sigh, they vanished. The house was silent. The whispers were gone. Eleanor felt a sense of relief wash over her. But there was also a lingering dread. The house had been cleansed, but the experience had changed her. It had opened her eyes to the unseen world, and it had left an indelible mark on her soul. Eleanor packed her belongings. She left the house behind. She knew she could never forget what had happened there. The house held a dark power. Even though the curse was broken, Eleanor couldn't shake the feeling that something remained. It was dormant, waiting. Eleanor never returned to the house. She tried to move on with her life, but the whispers still echoed in her dreams. They were a constant reminder of the horrors she had witnessed. She couldn't escape the feeling that the curse was not truly broken. It was merely dormant, waiting for the right moment to resurface. The experience had changed her. She was haunted by the knowledge that some doors are best left unopened, some secrets are better left buried. She knew that the Victorian house stood empty. It was a testament to the darkness that lay dormant within its walls, a haunting reminder that some places are beyond the realm of human understanding, and some curses never truly die, they merely wait and whisper